Hi, so I have therapy in literally like an hour and then I have reflexology with Brianna. So I thought I would just sit down and film a YouTube video. I asked a couple of days ago for some questions for a YouTube Q&A. So I'm going to answer a few of them now. So the first question is, I keep opening my phone on double numbers 11 11, 13 13, 22 22. Do you think it means anything? Yes, I do. I think like if you're open to it, or like if you're looking for a sign, then that's like a sign in itself. So like you don't necessarily need to believe in like angel numbers or like signs from the universe, but I feel like if you're like, oh, like what does 1111 mean, you're looking for a sign, so take it as a sign. Like it's a sign. To me, I'm like 1111 is a sign, or like even like 1111, or mine is 2121. I always see 2121. To me, I'm just like, it's just like a little reminder that the universe is like with you, or like there's a greater power out there that's kind of like looking out for you. I just like to take it as like a little reminder that, like, you know, I'm on the right path kind of thing. So it's kind of whatever you take it as, you know. Next question is tips on how to balance school, homework and me time. School, homework and me time. I was so bad at this, like only for my mom. Like I actually wouldn't have had any me time because I was so like, I need to get my homework done. If I don't get my homework done, then I'm gonna be a big fat failure. That's just not the case. Like me time, or like downtime, time away from like your phone or like your homework or schoolwork, just like time to be by yourself and just chill out, switch off, is the most important thing. School and homework can wait. Teachers will probably kill me hearing me say this, but like school and homework is just not important. Like you are so much more important than like anything that you're doing in school. So my advice would be prioritize your me time and then fit school and homework around that instead of the other way around. I feel like now we're so like, I need to get all this shit done with work and blah blah blah, all this other stuff, like not even with school, just in general, like socializing, work, we just like let the me time slip. And I feel like I've recently learned that, where I was trying to get all this other stuff done and then like it was eating into my me time so much that I had no time for myself. Now I'm just like, I will do my me time first and everything else can wait because I'm the most important. Honestly, balancing it, I would say set yourself time. Set yourself time, specific time every single day. Say, I don't know, 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock. That is your time to do whatever it is that you want to do. No homework, no schoolwork, no thinking about like stressful things. Just switch off completely. Whatever it is, like read a book or like watch a TV show, I don't know, just switch off. Bake Off on a Tuesday night is my me time, and I just don't be on my phone. Last night I was playing solitaire, but generally Bake Off time is alien time. How do you have the confidence to do Insta, YouTube, and how do you find success with it? I always say this, I just fell into it. I was writing my blog and then that just progressed into everything else. It's not even confidence. A lot of the time I post things and it makes me feel uncomfortable and I feel like icky kind of, and I'm like, oh, like that cringe, or like that's kind of embarrassing, what are people gonna think about that? But like you just get used to it. I'm like, I love doing this, I want to do this, so I just have to get on with it and just like not really care. Like that's just the main thing, is like not caring. If you want to do it, then do it. The confidence will come. Like if you look back, please don't, but like if you look back at my older YouTube videos, like I am so quiet and I'm like, you know, I didn't just wake up one day and be like, I'm just gonna share my life on the internet. Like it just kind of happened and it progressed and my confidence grew, and this was the best thing that I have ever done for my confidence. Before I was like quite quiet and like self-conscious and I had really low self-esteem, and well now I'm kind of struggling with that again. But before like the past like couple of months, I was like so confident in myself and I put it down to putting myself out there on the internet. So if you want to do it, just do it. With the success thing, I feel like just being yourself. I know that's so like cliche and like that's what everybody says. It's true, like just be yourself. Not necessarily find your niche, but like talk about what you're passionate about. And that will change over time. Like when I first started, I talked a lot about like beauty, and then it progressed into like mental health, and then I was mainly doing fashion, and now I feel like I'm fashion and kind of like self-help. I don't know, I'm just sharing my experience. I don't really know what I'm doing. So just like, don't set out to have success, just talk about what you are passionate about and the success will come, I'm sure. Okay, next question. Update on single life. Are you ready to date again, etc.? I have no updates. Like, I don't. And for the first time ever, I feel in my life, I'm just like happy, chilling. I literally don't want anybody to speak to me, like any boys. Like, I just don't. I'm just not interested in it. Like, before I was like, I don't know, wasn't that I wanted like validation from boys or anything. I just felt like, you know, that was just like the thing to do, is to like kind of have a boy on the go. But like not in a bad way, just to kind of like, you know, like it's just something to talk about. You always kind of have like, you're texting someone or you're kind of like chatting to someone or you fancy someone. Right now I am talking to anyone, don't intend on talking to anyone, and I don't even fancy anyone. I actually don't even fancy any boys right now, so but I'm happy, like I love it. I just like, I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm like prioritizing myself. And like, not that I wasn't prioritizing myself before, but it was just kind of like I said, it was kind of like the thing to have someone like on the go, like whether it was casual or more serious. It was just like, you always kind of were like chatting to someone or getting with someone. But I love, and I was saying this to one of my clients literally last night, I was like, I love not having anyone at all. Like in the evenings I can get into bed and just like put my phone down and not have to like reply to anyone. Like, oh my god, I freaking hate that. Like, I am loving just being like, I have all this time just for me time. I'm loving it. It's so nice. So yeah, and like now I feel like I'm at that point where like I love having like my own time so much that like I am going to be so picky when it comes to finding someone again. Right now I'm just like happy chilling, not having to answer to anyone, no drama, just me time. And it's amazing. Like, I feel like selfishness in a good way is the way forward. So that's my update. There is no update. It's getting so dark. Sorry, I don't even have my ring light on. I just like threw on the camera to like film this. How are you so organized and put together? I am not. Like, I'm not. That's just like the prime example of Instagram versus reality. I feel like I probably do. Yeah, I probably seem like I'm really put together, but it's just because I prioritize doing the things that make me feel good. So like that for me is reading, journaling, meditation, going for my walks, my mommy's ringing me, yoga, and like I share those things because like that's what I like to see other people doing, so like that's what I'm gonna share. But like when it comes to things like, I don't know, like getting my driving license or like doing shit to do with the bank or like, you know, things like that, like I'm not good at that. So like I feel like people are put together in their own ways. And with the organized thing, I just write a lot of lists. I have lists everywhere. My tripod, mini tripod, is currently balanced on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 journals for all different things. I just like to plan things. I have like so many notes. Anytime I think of something that I need to do or that I want to do, or like an idea for my newsletter, I will whip out my notes on my phone and write it out. Sometimes I'm writing like my newsletters like in the car, on a walk, but I'm not really an organized or put together person, like, and for like the past month I've literally like been in bits. Like I feel like I can't do anything, and I know I post content, I post stories, but a lot of the time that is done in like 1 or 2 days where I'm like, I feel good, I feel productive, I feel creative, and then the other days I could be literally lying on my phone half the day playing solitaire or scrolling on TikTok. Last question, because I need to get ready for therapy. This is an advice question. This person says, I'm friends with a group of girls I'm not too close with. They're lovely, but I get bad vibes off 1 or 2 of them. I usually get on with everyone, but my anxiety peaked this week and felt myself falling into old habits. Questioning myself reminds me of secondary school. I would say your anxiety is like your body telling you that this isn't right, and you know, if they're making you question yourself, then no, like because like if you stay in that for a long period of time, then that's just gonna like wear away at you, and it's gonna make you keep questioning yourself, and it could get worse. And it's a lot harder to build up your self-worth and your confidence than it is for someone else to tear it down. Like, it's very easy for someone to tear down your self-worth. It's very hard to build it back up again. So if you're noticing it already, then I would just like nip it in the bud. I don't think a friendship or a relationship or anything is worth questioning yourself over, or feeling bad about yourself, or causing you anxiety. That's just not a good sign. Like, that's bad. Like, your friend shouldn't make you feel like that. So like I would rather just be on my own. And I know I was literally crying like 2 videos ago about being on my own, but I think it's better to be on your own and wait for your people than to spend time with people who don't make you feel good, you know? Yeah, that's my advice. Short and sweet. If it's not making you feel good, then don't put up with it, because you deserve better. You deserve to be around people who make you feel good. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I've only been filming for like 20 minutes. I feel like I just like flew through that, but I'm just like anxious of the time, because I'm like, oh, I need to get ready for therapy. I need to get in the therapy zone, you know? I like to get my room nice and like vibey. I hate that word, I don't know why I said that. My incense and my essential oils burning, my cup of tea. I like to just be ready to chat, you know? So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Oh, my camera's just about to die. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.